To receive a high, you must say hi first, mule. You can't just be choking gatekeepers and expecting things to go. Wait, you actually bonked first. There's levels to it. But hi, everybody. Hope everyone's having a good... What is it, a Friday? Yes. Happy Friday. Hi, Bags. Congrats on having a day off. That's great. Wait, off or did you get home early? Question mark. Let me check again. Get off work early. Love going home early. I love going home early. I don't care about the money. Send me home now. They sent us home early. Slay. I mean, I hope it's a slay at least. Ye bonking is my way of saying no. No. How is assaulting someone a greeting? What the heck? How are you doing today? I'm doing good, Toothpaste. I'm like slightly sleepy, but I don't know why. I feel like I slept quite a bit last night. Yeah, I don't know. I went and got brunch with Gate Mama earlier, which is why I had that little disclaimer on the YouTube stream if you saw it earlier, because I had a sneaking suspicious I would end up being late or something, because that's just how things are with Gate Mama and I. It's actually Gate Mama, it's not me. I'm very punctual for the most part. But it so happened that I was gonna be back in time, so I switched the stream time back to 2. Same issues like what I told you yesterday. Oh, I hear you, I hear you. Oh, it's Nyx. Nyx, why you... Of course, it's your kennel buddy. Of course you would do this. Lawyers and such. Indeed. Hi, Cradio. Welcome in. Hope work hasn't been too stressful. You deserve rest too. It hasn't been. I have to go back tomorrow night, so that should be fun. I'm like, should I stream tomorrow? It would be very fun if I did, but also I'm learning a pattern about myself. I cannot stream on day 1 of going to work. It's not good for me. I will not wake up. I mean, I will not go to sleep is a bigger problem. And right now, because my rotation has kind of changed, before I used to do 2 days on, 2 days off type of thing. Here I do 6 days on.
It's not like I like
Who the fuck was that?
Nyx.
So I'm trying to see how I'm gonna make this work, because well, to be fair, my shifts start later now, so, and I don't want to, like, not stream for the 6 days, obviously. So we're gonna see how this works. You'll see the stream schedule, and we'll figure it out together. It'll be great. Kennel, what's that? Oh, you'll find out, buddy. Hi, Reaper! Hydrate. Oh. Does this gatekeeper have water on hand? Good question. Good question! Thank you for the pat as well. Thank you. Adam Mule, she's crazy. Wrong. Finally, I can soothe my addiction. Were you, like, genuinely tweaking out for, like, the 1 month we did not have any Ace Attorney? Sarah. Were you? You know damn well you better be hydrated. Okay, hold on. I'll go grab my water before we start. Alright, give me a second. I will say... I actually have to for this game because there's something about Ace... No, I know why. Ace Attorney is so much reading in it, and as you know, I cannot read for shit, so I need the water as an excuse for why I cannot speak. Starve! Thank you for... Oh my god! Sheesh! Starve, thank you for being sub for a year. What the heck? Wait, is it a year? They've subscribed for 12 months. Thank you, Storm! Whoa. I can't talk. This gatekeeper's pretty cool. I don't know, I heard she's pretty stupid. But thank you, Star. Thank you. Hurry up, stinky Lillith. Mule, why can't you say anything nice, huh? I'm literally so nice, and you're so mean to me all the time. Don't ever call her stupid. Stupid! Oh, I just choked on my spit. Oh. Storm, thank you for the 75 streak. Holy shit. I feel like I should, like, have badges for this or something. Like, I don't know. I should probably reward people for having streaks that big. Like, that's kind of massive. I know Thanos is the other person who has a massive streak. Who else? Show me thy streak. If they remade Ace Attorney games with voice acting, they would make $1 quadrillion. They would. Because I'm sure whatever I'm doing is not doing them justice at all. Sarah, thank you for the pat. I still remember the day we met, you killed me. Actually, that's not the first time we met, I think. Is it the first time we met, Mule? Was it? You just look so unassuming, and you just had your back so open to me, and the voices were so loud, and then I had to stab you. It's nothing personal. It's okay, she killed me in games too and I trusted her. You should trust me. I'm very trustworthy. I'm very trustworthy. Very trustworthy gatekeeper, don't you know? Nah, people would riot because they already headcanoned all the voices. Okay, I guess it's kind of like how I did not think Gumshoe would sound the way he did in the dub. But I can overlook it because I love Gumshoe. It's okay. Maybe try less murderable, less samsara reincarnate. What? I don't know what that is. Don't you know? She said, wait, what do you mean? That's not a Canadian thing. A is a Canadian thing. What do you mean, don't you know? Don't you know? I have seen Lillith put guns to people and insult their moms. Okay, hold on. I wasn't that bad. Okay. In the grand scheme of Apex players, I think I was pretty tame. Don't you? I didn't say anything that bad. I would just say your mom smells. That's very different. Is it don't you know a Midwest thing? I wouldn't know. I'm Canadian. But yeah. You should always leave your back open to Lillith. She will pat you on the back with a knife. Maybe. Depends on the context. Do I need to be killing you? Then you'll get a pat on the back. Me'll put that away. Midwest Canada. I don't know. Where am I? Points on the map. Canada. Samsara is a reincarnation cycle from Buddhism. If you're a bad person, you turn into a snail or poop-eating ghost. That's disgusting. Everyone be good. If you're Buddhist, I suppose. It would be a shame if you ate some dookie. What is it? I come in and I'm being threatened to being stabbed in the back by my gatekeeper. I didn't stab... The one time we played Lockdown Protocol, I'm pretty sure you, like, took me out only because I was in the vicinity of Storm, okay? So I don't want to hear anything from you, Danny. Thank you for the shout-out, Storm. Gotta go back to work, Stinky Lilith. Bye, Mule. I hope you don't stink, but I know you will stink at your stinky, stinky job, you stinky, stinky person. You're nasty. Oh, so that explains a lot then. What does that mean, Vags? Yeah, wait. Daddy killed me. Yeah, I know, and I was confused. I think I was a killer that round too or something. I don't know, actually. I don't remember. Anyways. Wow, Lily Lala over here bringing up ancient history. Well, you just brought up... Well, Mule brought up ancient history, and then you just, like, collected to ancient history. So, you know, consider that. Why are we hating my son? Vax, they're hating me first. It's not fair. They're hating on me first. Every time something happens to me, I blame my previous life as the coolest criminal. I mean, that's one way to, like, take all, like, the, you know, the blows that may come your way, right? Right? It's not me. It's that last guy who was here. Lilith, we could never hate you. Really? Are you sure about that? Are you sure? Why are we hating each other? There's no love here. By the way, only 2 returning characters in the first case besides the main cast. Interesting. I wonder who it'll be. I think Baby is pretty cool. Aw, thanks, guys. Wow, Kia. I could hate you, depends. That checks out for you.
He's pulling his cock out.
I ain't in the mood for hating. What's different today, huh? Actually, don't do. I was like, should I do something that's hate-worthy? Hi, Evil. Welcome in. Alright, I'm gonna quickly grab some water and then we'll get ready for some Ace Attorney Investigations 2. This is the final spin-off before we head back into the main story. Also, before I go, I had one question. How do you guys feel about cozy games? Out of curiosity. Oh, Lilith, I have something I want to show you. I had an artist working on something, but I don't know if they're around anymore, so all I have is a whip. Oh, interesting. Okay, because I was thinking, listen, I've never played this type of game on stream. This is like a kind of game I play off stream. Because, like, I feel like I'm not gonna have much to say, and I think I turned my brain off for the most part. But, like, I thought about playing Fields of Mystria. But then also I was like, am I gonna have anything to say? Will it be funny? Will it, I don't know. We could just yap over the game for the most part. But I wanted to get your thoughts on it, I suppose. Oh my god, this is so cool, Max! What? This is so good! I hope you find your artist. Oh, the holy shit. That's actually sick. I'm not gonna make any comments about it so I don't spoil it, but... I hope they're alive. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. Define cozy. Well, Fields of Mystria is basically like Stardew Valley, but it's like 90s anime style? I don't know how to explain it. Search it up on Steam, guys. Or like on Google. You'll see it. Well, Fields of Mystria is at least very pretty, right? Because then I'm like, I could just play it, like, it could be my off-stream game too. But then, like, I guess because I content brain sometimes, I'm like, oh, should I just make content out of this? Or I could just keep it for myself off stream, is the other thing. You know, yeah. Maybe, I'll think about it, though. I don't feel like I'm a very cozy streamer in the first place. Am I cozy? Do I give cozy? Do I? What was the question again? Do I give cozy streamer? You're cozy sometimes, am I? Really? No way. Wow. I feel like I say too much stuff sometimes, and that makes me, that automatically forces me out of the category of being cozy. More wacky than cozy. Wacky makes me sound... I don't know. Cozy, we are here for the pain. I don't give pain. I'm so nice. I don't mind cozy games, but any content you will do pretty enjoyable personally. I hope so. I don't know. I overthink these things. Anytime I like try to do like or when I try to do a game that's at least a little different than what I've done before, I'm like a little nervous because listen, like when I do certain games, I know how I'm gonna like, I know what to expect and I know how I'm gonna like maybe react during the gameplay, right? But when it comes to like this, like I've never played Stardew Valley or like any type game like this on stream. So then I'm like, it's like, will I have anything to say? I don't know. Like, listen, there's some good looking characters, so I'm sure I'll be doing some simping. But how much? Check out Village in the Shade. I'll put that down to check out. She's cozy when it's 3 a.m. and she's just saying the most random things in VC. But is that cozy or is that like, I don't want to say chaotic because I don't think it's chaotic. I think I'm just like sleep deprived and now I'm just yapping. I think I'm used to chaotic and so I find comfort in it. I think he meant your pain. Oh. Like Jump King. That will never happen on by choice. Try Elden Ring. I'm not stupid. Speaking of Jump King, I bought it. Oh, why would you torture yourself? Oh no. There's also a game like Stardew Valley, but one of the villagers can be a serial killer. I think I've heard of this. Is that Village Your Shade? Wait, Village in the Shade, sorry. Blah. I just read 2 messages at once. You promise to be there while I play it? Oh, you're, I'll be there when you cry. The way I cried. Vax, I could teach you the secrets of... Okay, yeah, I think Nyx did finish the game. He solely did that to flex on me after I suffered horribly. Want a cozy game, Warframe? I've seen you and Six play Warframe. I don't know if that counts as cozy. Village in the Shade is Japanese. I see. Do it. All right. Okay. I might... Well, we could like do a test run of a stream or something. I'll see how I'm feeling. All right. I'm gonna grab my water because my voice is already taking a hit. BRB. Entertain yourselves, maybe. I don't know. Where's my thing? Burp. There you go. I'll be back. Alright, I'm back. Where's the thingy? You could also try Inspiration for Stardew Valley, Harvest Moon, Story of Seasons. I have played Harvest Moon. I had the original Harvest Moon on my DS, and I loved it so much. And then I had the Grand Bazaar one. I think I also have Tale of Two Towns. I'm very familiar with Harvest Moon. My only thing is I like the pixel style of Harvest Moon, okay? So, I have a harder time finding interest in wanting to play the newer releases because the art style. Sometimes it's better to just chill out. I mean, your last streams are either you screaming or your life or crying, so go for it. But, like, I guess I think that's what my problem is. I'm like, I think people expect that from me. I think I'm expected to be crying or screaming all the time. So then when I think about not doing that, I'm like, what if everyone hates it? But hey, I guess it's my channel, so I could just do whatever I want. Yep. The ball's in my court. Remember, never trust a gatekeeper behind the wheel? Is this because Vax said he wants to see me play Forza? I can't play racing games. I played Mario Kart. I still suck at Mario Kart number 1. But 2, I'm not good at those. The name is Harvest Moon, but that's not actually the same franchise. A sequel to Harvest Moon games are called Story of Seasons. Oh, I see. I get it. I always wonder why there's so many Story of Seasons. I'm like, how many times are they going to do this? I'll note down to never trust Vax behind the wheel as well. Why? That's how I drive. She'll crash into everything. I've never crashed into anything ever. I don't have a single complaint about my driving, according to a police. It is your channel at the end of the day. Yeah, you're right. But do I? No, I'm kidding. I remember Alan Wake was so long ago. I didn't even have my license then. Imagine. Knock on wood. There we go. I don't know why we're knocking on wood. I highly recommend Pragmata. It's such an amazing game with a beautiful story and phenomenal character. Did I read that right? Phenomenal characters. I think I said phenomenal. I do want to play I kind of forgot about Pragmata now. Holy. Things have been going so fast recently. I'm probably the safest driver you know. I may drive fast, but I know what I can handle. Oh. I was talking about this the other day, but I'm so used to my old car still, because now I drive like a bigger, slower car, but I used to drive this fast little car, and sometimes I choose to make these turns that I think I can make because I drove a tiny little car with big pickup, and now I drive this bigger car with slow pickup, and I'm like, there's been a couple situations where I was like, oh my god, that was kind of bad. I should never do that again. The company that made those games split the American branch. Made those games split, and the American branch kept the name, but the original Harvest Moon games are called Bokujo Monogatari Ranch Story, and the new BM games are called Story of Seasons. Maybe that's why I never liked them. All the games I have say Harvest Moon on the title, so I'm assuming that I'm probably from the older side then. Lillith, what? It's only happened 2 times, okay? I learned my lesson from those 2 times. Oh, I have a yawn in me. Hold on. Alright. 2. Yeah. You know those left turns. Ooh, spooky dude. Okay, to be fair, the one time it happened too, the guy was supposed to be turning right, and he decided very last minute he no longer wants to be in the right lane and decided to switch into the middle lane to go straight. So honestly, I don't think my timing was the problem there. It was the guy deciding he wanted to change his mind. Yeah, not my fault. Because you're old and ancient. I'm choosing to believe you, boss. You should. Anyways, we're here for Ace Attorney. Hold on. Oh shit, it's been 25 minutes. Okay, hold on. Let me change my category real quick. Did I Oh, I did not capture the game, did I? Oopsie! Okay, it's fine. Ace Attorney has never given me problems in my life. Yes. Ace Attorney has never been the problem ever. Okay, here we go. Let me open the game. After this is Apollo Justice. Am I correct in my timeline? Question mark. Hello, my name is Cranial, and I'm an alcoholic. I think Zara needs that just for his itch for Ace Attorney. Alright. Oh, well, let me see. We go here. Well, I think it's this. Yes, it's that. And then we do this. And then we go that. And hopefully that is audio capturing. Yes, amazing. I'm a streamer. So professional. So diligent. Oh, wait, I forgot the glasses. Oh, hold on. The game's being impatient. Hold on. I forgot the details. I gotta pull out the fit. Where is it? Alright, hold on. All the pop-ups. Every pop-up ever. Oh my god. Oh my god, stop moving, Lillith. I feel like it needs to be rotated. That's okay. That's fine. Alright. We're ready. Now that I'm in my lawyer fit. Is this a lawyer fit? I really don't know. Alright. You set them up. Wait, what did I do? You set them up. Zero, what are you doing to get 10 gift subs? Thank you, Zero, for the gift subs. 10 gift subs. If anyone got a gift sub from Zero, please be sure to thank them. Thank you, Zero. What the heck? What was that? What are all the noises? I still never know what's going on. Thank you, Zara! Oh, you set them up before stream with Resident Evil, though? Yeah, that was yesterday. Today's a different day. I was doing things. But in release order, Apollo was first. There's actually some Apollo Justice references in these games, but it's fine. You'll catch them retroactively. Yes, yes. Thank you for joining us. You know, admitting you have a problem is the first step to an important journey of healing, and it's good that you've already taken that step on your own. Alright, here we go. Who are you? Where did Lilith go? What do you mean? I am Lilith. I just look like I can read. Keyword is look. Look like I can read. Alright, we're gonna start Ace Attorney Investigations 2.
The Prosecutor's Gambit.
Alright. I know nothing. So we're all going in this blind. Start from this episode. Turnabout Trigger. Oh, a gun and Miles Edgeworth again? Unless it means trigger as in something that's about to start an event. Who knows? Hi, Leg! Welcome in! Episode 1, Turnabout Trigger. Oh my god, another airplane? Here he comes, the presidential plane descends from the western skies. Oh my god, it's too fast. It's making its final approach and lands right... It's too fast! Just listen to that crowd. Welcome, Zhang Fa. Welcome, Mr. President. Zhang Fa mentioned? And now, sir, your audience awaits. Oh my god, that guy's ripped. 100 friends and allies. I'm here today to deliver something. The odious criminals that dogged my beloved... Why is it so fast? Thanks to the prosecutor's office of your great country. Oh. They love guns in this game. You have our most heartfelt gratitude. However, friends, do not forget, the battle against evil rages on. Even today, I make you solemn promise. We shall crush the wicked with righteous hammer. With the righteous hammer of courage? I don't know. It's going so fast. And now he's dead. That was... It's really fast. Call the prosecutor's office. Get Miles Edgeworth here right away. If anyone can solve this, he can. Amazing. That was so fast. I can't read that fast. This game was only fan translated for years. RIP. Now Miles won't be holding a gun this time, but he will be threatened with one. Not the first time that's happened either. March 25th, 2:46 p.m. Gourd Lake. Spectator area. That guy has to pee. He keeps jumping around. The news must be halfway around the world already. I think it's loaded in the settings. I'll check it out. Now it's in my control, but it's always that beginning portion. But thanks, Toothpaste. After all, it's not every day an attempt is made on the life of a nation's president. My name is Miles Edgeworth, and I work as a prosecutor. I came as soon as I got the call. The moment the phone rang, I knew it was serious. Mr. Edgeworth! Thank goodness you're here, sir! My husband has arrived. This is Dick Gumshoe, a detective with the local precinct. He's the one usually assigned to my cases. Wow, I'm surprised there's no jabs in that. How's the president, detective? We still don't know, Mr. Edgeworth. The medics just boarded the plane a few minutes ago. I see. I hope he's alright. Then I suppose you'd better show me the scene of the crime instead. Right away, sir. Hey! I said hey! Yeah, you ruffles. Oh, shit. Who the hell? Who's that? You're the prosecutor in charge of this case, ain't ya? Want to give me your first impressions? Anything strike y'all as odd? No comment. Detective Gumshoe, with me. Come on now. Oh, that. Come on now, Mr. Prosecutor. Don't be like that. Mr. Edgeworth, wait for me. Oh, one sec. Whoop. Thank you guys again for the hype trade. Thank you, Sarah. Do emote. There you go. Choo-choo. Now, detective, I'll need the facts of the case in as much detail as you can give me. He's so big. Oh my god! What is he? Sir, I think your suit is too tight! Okay. Well, the scene was right there, or sorry, right here at Gourd Lake, as you already know. A bunch of people were gathered to welcome the president of Zhengfa. Is this guy related to the... Oh my god, what was his name? Agent Lang? I mean, they both kind of look... wolfish? He looks more like lion, like, you know, because of the mane and all that, but anyways. A bunch of people were gathered to welcome the president of Zhengfa. Same country, not related at all. I was thinking more of like the... He really does look like a lion. Okay. Alright, good to know. Thank you, Sarah. Dijun Wang. Yes, I read about his visit. It's been all over the news for days now. A special report about President Dijun Wang. Hi, Irv. Welcome in. You bitch. What happened to hello? It was raining until just before he landed. Luckily, it let up, and he went on stage as planned. And then, smack dab in the middle of his speech, bang! A gun goes off, and everybody runs for cover, terrified for their lives. Apparently. Thank you for shouting out, during the Shadow Storm. Thank you. Apparently. Truth is, I only just showed up myself. I don't know a whole lot more than you do, sir. You were summoned on short notice as well? Sure was. Right in the middle of my day off! I was at the office taking advantage of the peace and quiet to prepare for my next case. And then the boss himself calls you to the scene. Never a dull moment, huh, Mr. Edgeworth? The boss themselves, huh? The boss? Yeah, Chief Prosecutor was right here in the park, saw the whole thing. First chance he got, he yelled at the top of his lungs, "Get me Miles Edgeworth, or Edgeworth right away! He's the only man for the job." Something like that. I see. Oh, they cordoned? Cordoned? What? The perimeter of the park. As soon as it happened, you'll be happy to know. So our would-be assassin is still here somewhere. Good. Damn, there goes his date with Matt. How dare you? It was actually our date. You know how hard it is to schedule a date between me and Gumshoe? They put tape and stuff? Okay, thank you. Yelling for Edgeworth at the top of your lungs sounds like an internet thing to do. Yeah, he can solve everything. I feel like I'll do that on Twitter next time I don't know what's going on. Yep. Now all you gotta do is find them in the middle of that crowd before they strike again. You're right. We don't know what else our culprit might be planning. These people are in danger. Really, I don't think anyone else was that important, so... We don't have a moment to lose. Let's begin with the basics. And search every inch of the crime scene for clues, no matter how insignificant they may seem. Precisely. The president was shot at, which means a gun was involved. That's our first clue. Security was tight for President Wang's speech, but he was still shot at somehow. Was a security guard? Alright, duly noted. Detective Gumshoe, how exactly was the security details surrounding the president's speech organized? Well, sir, our officers were mainly focused on securing the perimeter of the park. The president's people took charge of the rest. He has his own team of bodyguards. See those guys over there? Maybe we should ask them a few questions, these bald men. Hopefully the big muscular Wang is safe. Insane way to phrase that. If I want to talk with them, I'll need to... Okay, I played the game before. Can I help you? You're one of the president's bodyguards, correct? Could you tell me how his security detail was arranged during the speech? 2 of our senior operatives were attached to the president. The rest secured the stage. This isn't our first rodeo, but okay, but... It looks like something went wrong. Anything suspicious in that crowd, and we would have spotted it right away, but you didn't. I see. So the president's security was tightly orchestrated for the duration of his speech. Let's investigate further. We should speak with other witnesses and continue to look over the crime scene. We can't afford to leave any stone unturned. So that's how you got into it. So y'all go about it, huh? Sure is something seeing the pros at work. Is this that little guy again? Yeah, it is. Who is this? And why does he have a bear trap? Care to share a little about what happens to the information once you got a hold of it? Is this like the new Lotta Heart with trying to get a scoop? Bystanders. This one seems persistent, but I can't afford to get distracted. Hey, Ruffles! I asked you a question, dang it! What happens next? Well, we put all the information together and try to find connections. Right, sir? Detective! Don't be so hard on the poor guy. So, connections, you say, and what next? Well, I guess you'd say we connect the dots, connect one piece of information to another. It's Mr. Edgeworth's forte. He's a logic master. I can view what information I have with Q, and then, okay, this is still tutorial stuff, and connect with T. I'm probably gonna forget this regardless. I should try it now. Just a quick press of Q, and we'll be off down the path of logic. Logic. Oh my god. President was shot out. Event security. Wow. Logic, baby. Despite the president's tight security, the perpetrators still managed to carry out their attack. Completely undetected by a contingent of highly trained bodyguards, no less. No mean feat. What the hell does that mean? This would have taken some serious planning. In other words, the assassination attempt was almost certainly premeditated. That's the stuff, Mr. Edgeworth. The old logic never fails, huh? Indeed. All we need to do is find the right clues, then make the right connections between them. Make the wrong connections, however, and we'll only wind up further from the truth. Which means I must make well-reasoned connections if I intend to draw logical conclusions. Investigation time. I played this on a hacked DS. Seeing it in HD is so freaky. So funny. Let's get this investigation started. Time to examine anything that looks suspicious. To examine things, I simply need to walk up to them and press space. And if I wish to speak with detectives, I should use T. Okay, yes, we know. Is the president okay? We're not at liberty to share that information with the local law enforcement. What did you just say to him? You let us on. Oh my god, you let us on that plane, pal. Or you might just regret it. Sorry, I can't let you do that. No one respects the badge anymore. I suppose it's something of an international incident. All the more reason to find the killer as soon as we possibly can. Alright, we checked that. Is there anything at the podium? So the president had a nasty surprise while he was giving his speech. Same thing happened to me when I was a kid, right in the middle of a public speaking contest. There I was, yammering away, when all of a sudden, earthquake. Almost jumped out of my skin. That sounds terrifying. Even the word earthquake makes me queasy. Oh, you were listening, Mr. Edgeworth? I thought you were ignoring my little aside like always. He cares, he cares. What is the officer here taking pictures of, Detective? The wicked will be crushed beneath the righteous hammer of justice. Looks like he's reading off of these papers here, Mr. Edgeworth. Pro speech tip number 3. Speak slowly and confidently to win your audience around. Hey, this is good stuff. Better get a shot of this one, too. Oh, he's taking notes. This is what I need. Instead of focusing on that speech, how about you focus on your work instead, officer? What about this guy? What do you know? Have you found anything of note, officer? No, sir. Not a thing. No fingerprints, no footprints. Nothing. That is to say, none that stand out, sir. Not after everybody touched and walked over or all over everything. Detective Gumshoe, did he sound pleased about having no evidence to catalog? Now, I'm not saying this would be me, but if I was told I had no job to do on my job, I might sound a little bit happy about it. I'll, speak to his commanding officer about it, sir. Salary review's coming up soon and all. I mean, I think he's doing his job, though, isn't he? Like, can we blame him? If he finds nothing, that means he still did his job. There's just no evidence. No. I knew it! The moment he reacted that, like, I knew it was something with the Steel Samurai. I was as surprised as you, sir, but there's no mistaking it. It's the Steel Samurai. The Steel Samurai, warrior of Neo-Old Tokyo, is a popular TV show. Old, young, it doesn't matter. It truly has something for everyone. Beats me why they had Steel Samurai balloon at a welcome party for a foreign president. It is a little odd, although now that I think about it, what better hero to represent our nation? I must score the scene and inspect anything that catches my attention. There's a hole here. How much do you want to bet someone was hiding inside the Steel Samurai? Connect a clue to pin... Wait, connect a clue to pin to clue slot and make a logic baby. Yeah, exactly. They just parked Air Force One on Gourd Lake, bro. Gourd Lake just got evaporated. Gotta be awesome being on the Gotham Police Department and going, well, guess this one's for Batman to solve. Oh my god. I wonder if they get salary reviews and they get cut or not. Breaks your heart, don't it? It does. What villainy could have befallen him? Witnesses said he popped right about when the gun went off. Okay, so this definitely means that, okay, I have a feeling someone had to be inside of it. I think somebody was inside the balloon. That's my thought. Which would strongly suggest that a bullet struck the balloon. Looks like we got a case of cold-blooded samurai murder on our hands. This is sacrilege. I won't rest until the culprit has been apprehended. Detective, we cannot let this vile assassin escape. We won't, sir. You can count on it. Steel Samurai balloon started out floating to the right of this lakeside stage, but has since been popped. Steel Samurai data jotted down in my organizer. Alright. It's the flag of Zhang Fa. The key motif is a blazing red phoenix. Wait, what's this? Something the matter, sir? You don't see it, detective? There's something unusual about this flag. Compare with the one on the other side of the stage, if you will. Oh, that's a beauty right there. Just look at it flapping in the wind. It's immaculate. Exactly, which is how a flag should look. And yet, here we see quite a different picture. One thing in particular stands out, don't you think? Right, of course. I give up. Come on, spill the beans. You can lead a horse to water. I'll just have to move the cursor to the problematic spot and highlight the difference with T. There we go.
Take that!
Look closely. Do you see the hole? Whoa, look at that! You're right, sir. And note the burn marks around the edges. That's a bullet hole. There's no mistaking it. A bullet hole? So you're saying a bullet went through this flag? I think I've gathered enough information for the moment. Time to put the pieces together and see what we can figure out. As always, customary saving time. Because, you'd be surprised how stupid I am. I'm just gonna say, I was gonna say I was gonna save over, but who knows? I don't know. Wait, what's left here? Did I miss something? Okay, then why is it not checked off? Interesting. Anywho. Oh no. There we go. Pop balloon assassination attempt. Pop the moment the gun went off, pierced by a bullet. Locate to the right of the stage, pierced by a bullet. The president was targeted during his speech, a premeditated... Okay. Could be. I'm scared. Yes! Oh my god, thank you so much. It'd be so embarrassing if I got that wrong in the first case. There's a bullet hole in the flag, and it seems highly likely the balloon was popped by a bullet too. Whoa, logic. Which means 2 shots were fired, right, sir? Possibly even 3. The president was shot at as well, remember? Equally, the hole in the flag and the hole in the balloon could have been made by the same bullet. What we need to know is how many gunshots there were. How much you want to bet there was 1? Alright, on with the He's still there. Ruffles! Ruffles! Y'all figured something out, huh? Care to share? Who exactly is she? And why does she keep shouting at us? Rubbernecker, I guess. What? Seems pretty interested in the case. Come on, give me something here. We do need to speak with some witnesses to find out how many gunshots there were. Fine, let's see if she can tell us anything. There y'all are. Blech. Tabby Lloyd. I get it, tabloid. Ugh. This game and its stupid pun names. Tabby Lloyd at your service. I'm looking into the case for, well, just for me right now, but... Looking into the case? Miss Lloyd, was it? Miss... Oh, whoa. There's something I'd like to ask you. Well, what can you tell me? Any exclusive details you want to share? How about the perp? Have they made any demands? What about them, their ruffles? Where does a fella buy a cravat like that?
Hold it!
Hi, Striker. Fan translation name? Nicole Swift? Really? Crazy. Will you be quiet for a moment? I'll be asking the questions here. Dang, and here I thought I could get me something juicy for my bees. I need to know about the shooting. Can you tell me how many gunshots you heard? Why, I most certainly cannot. I beg your pardon? I can't just be handing out leads for free. That stuff's my livelihood. Ah, oh, come on, don't hold on to us. We all gotta share sometimes. She's Southern gal too. She's just like Lotta, isn't she? I'm gonna see how much I like this person after this. Me? Hold out on you? Well, if y'all are gonna be like that, I'll be moving right along. Goodbye. Wait. Wait for what, huh? Exactly? Or wait... wait for what exactly, huh? Huh? If you got nothing for me, I'm gone. We should arrest her. We're fresh out of moves here. Out of moves, I wouldn't be so sure. What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth? As you know, Detective, I like to play a little chess. And what does one do in chess when an opponent adopts a defensive position? Why, the board offers any number of options, but some are more effective than others. Sorry, sir, but this is all going way over my head. No matter how impenetrable an opponent's defense may seem, it can always be overcome. Watch and learn, Detective, as I shatter my opponent's resolve with the power of my words. I like her. I can't believe you've done this. Moving right along, we found alive on the highway. Wait, what? The fan translation was very high effort. It had real voice actors who are now famous in anime and stuff. That's crazy. Whoa, I gotta... Wait, you should, like, share some of this. When attempting to draw out an entrenched opponent, one must employ certain tactics. Let us picture the board and see if we can anticipate our adversary's next move. Oh. Is this new? Now we must analyze the state of play? Y'all ain't getting nothing out of me. Not until you give me something in return. Whoa, we're actually playing chess? My opponent has dug herself in deep. Her defense won't be easily broken. But I can't afford to try her patience by taking too long to plot my next move. In other words, I must be conscious not just of my strategy, but also of the passage of time. That said, I can't afford to waste words either. In fact, it can pay dividends not to. If my opponent gets too agitated. If you're fixing to ask me something, will you be danged well ask it wait. Will you danged well ask it already? I may be able to gain a tactical advantage by calmly biding my time. Then, when I see a crack in my opponent's armor, I pounce. I should begin by finding out what it is she does. Okay. Alright, time to make my opponent... Oh my god, time to make my opening gambit. It's happening. I'm already lost the ability to read. Fan translation in logic chess. That sounds... Okay, what is it you do? Why don't you begin by telling me about what it is that you do? Sure, or I could totally not do that. Think I don't know when to keep my mouth shut? That's my job. Is it now? So you do something you won't or can't tell anybody about. Shut up! I ain't no lawbreaker if that's what you're insinuating. You're clearly hiding something? Bide my time? Bide by though. Clearly hiding something, sure. Don't you see? There's nowhere left to hide. I think that was the wrong move. I'm not rightly sure what you're getting at here, Ruffles. Curses! I should pick my words more wisely. I fucked up! It's more effective to bide my time the more agitated or upset my opponent seems. Okay, good to know. And when they're vulnerable, that's the time to go on the verbal offense. Alright. Okay. Biding the time. I'm a law-abiding, everyday citizen, and you got no reason to say otherwise. Forgive me, I meant nothing by it. If it is something you can't tell me about, I imagine it must be very important work indeed. Huh? Well, sure, I guess. Leastways, it will be once I bag my first big scoop. What was that about scoops? What was that about scoops? Heh. Ha! I see. It's a scoop you're after. So you're a journalist, is that correct? Dang. Sure. I'm your friendly neighborhood reporter. The hungriest cub on the beat. That's the mystery of what she does for a living solved. Perhaps our hungry young cub has gathered information vital to the case. Let's make that our next line of inquiry. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God it reloads. With the opening moves concluded, the mid-game approaches. What else does she have to tell us? Where's the record of your reporting? Were you at the scene of the crime? Were you at the scene of the crime? At the time of the incident, were you present at the crime or the scene of the crime? Come on now, Ruffles. You ain't gonna give little old Tabby something first? Absolutely not. Then I ain't giving you nothing neither. You think I'm a sucker? Think again. Hand it over your undress. Bide my time. Bide my time. Come on, this is my career we're talking about here. You gotta give me something. Sadly, the more you know, the more you might find yourself in danger. I ain't scared. I'm a pro. Takes more than the sound of little gunfire to faze me. You heard gunfire, did you? Does he go eh every single time he gets it? You may be a pro, as you put it, but I'd say you're still a little wet behind the ears. You say you heard gunfire, which proves you were here at the time of the crime. Therefore, you must have seen something. Double dang. Fine, I was here. I saw it. Came to report on the big speech, wound up reporting on a shooting. And you won't get no more out of me than that. I'm done with your tricks, Ruffles. If she came to report on the event, she must have made a record of some kind. A record I would very much like to get my hands on. What was the non-translation name? I was distracted by Lilith's fumbling. You're so rude to me. This is quite the clue as to where to take the conversation next. Where's the record of your crime or your reporting? You're a reporter, which means you must have been making a record of some kind. You got more questions? You gotta give me something first, that's the deal. I am not in the habit of making deals. Now tell me what I need to know. Sorry, Ruffles, can't help you. Time to deploy my clue. You must have a record of your reporting. Yes. She doesn't look like she's agitated. No self-respecting reporter would leave the house without a means of putting things on the record. So tell me, Miss Lloyd, where's yours? Of course I made a record. I told you I'm a pro. Dang near wore my shoes out running around on this one. Which is why I'm not able to just hand it over to the first person who asks me. I'm not just anyone, young lady. I'm the prosecutor in charge of this case. Don't you young lady me. You ain't getting it, no matter how many times you ask. I'll young lady you as many times as I like, bide my time. You understand, don't you, Ruffles? It ain't nothing personal. I understand that your job is a difficult one. You do? Well, ain't that sweet. And in such a competitive field, you must sometimes doubt that you'll ever succeed. Oh. I don't know if that's a good idea. Nah. I'll go plenty far, I'm sure of it. Yeah. Just as long as I got my trusty tape recorder, I'll always be ready to nab a scoop. Play me that tape? Play me that tape! Intriguing. A young reporter hungry for success. So dedicated to her craft that to leave such an important event unrecorded would be unthinkable. And indeed, she did not. Sorry. She committed the entire event. To tape. Dang it! This is my scoop you're messing with, my big break! Fine, sure. I recorded the whole darn thing. It's all right here, you got me? Okay. I read that weird, my bad. Checkmate. What a freaking dork. My chest checkmate! Time only takes down while it gives you a choice, so feel free to think things over during the dialogue. Ah, I see. It's basically that random ass mechanic from some games where you have to press the right things to add statements, but at least this time it comes with a warning first. Oh, thank God. I don't know if so do we still have like the, you know, in the last game, like it wasn't like a courtroom situation we had, but the rebuttal stuff, or is this just like another thing on top of that? I love this guy. We all love Edgeworth. You're something else, Ruffles. I was trying to be all strong and silent, but you had me singing like a canary. Never mind that. Now play us the tape. This should finally tell us how many shots were fired. Fine, you can hear it, but I got conditions. You played me like a fiddle, Ruffles. Only the chief ever played me so good. So you gotta agree to be Chief number 2 and be mentor to a rising star, aka me. Chief number 2, huh? Kinda kind of like a second parent. That's a big responsibility, sir. And one more thing. I want exclusive reporting rights for the first 24 hours. Come on, you gotta say yes. What kind of mentor wouldn't give his star pupil the exclusive, huh? She's a difficult woman to refuse, and I need to hear that recording. 24 hours is more than I can compromise. But the story is yours until the case is solved. And the job of Chief Number 2? I think not. Gah, you're no fun. But I guess a girl can't have everything. All for the sake of the scoop, huh? Alright, you got yourself a deal. I got exclusive access starting right this second, Ruffles. Good, then our first order of business is to listen to that tape. Or she could just tell us. Honored friends and allies, I'm here today to deliver a message. The odious criminals that dogged my beloved nation are no more. The President's speech. The President passionately addresses the assembled crowd, as if trying to shake off the reports of his declining popularity by sheer force of will. That there's me. Can't be the little live commentary to set the scene. The meeting is scheduled for just after the speech, correct? He seems very pleased to be able to put the whole Yatagarasu situation behind him. As well he should be. This is a great day for all of us. Whose voices are these? Oh, there were these two old guys standing right in front of me. They were whispering away to each other the whole darn time. I know their voices from somewhere. What? Wait. The part where the gun goes off is right after this. The President thrusts his fist into the air as the excitement reaches fever pitch. Ah. The battle against evil rages on. Here today, I make you this solemn promise. We shall crush the wicked with the righteous hammer of justice. Oh, 2 shots. What the? According to the President's speech, 2 gunshots can clearly be heard. Alright. So, 2 shots were fired. Yep, and that tells us something? I mean, it tells us that 2 shots were fired, which is kind of important, Tabby. Something very important indeed. It allows us to deduce the trajectory of one of those bullets. Or one of our bullets. Of the 2 shots fired, 1 hit the President. Which means the other must have passed through both the flag and the balloon in that order. Which, as you can see, allows us to deduce the position of our shooter. The only possible place from which a bullet could have been fired through the flag and into the balloon is... That's the stage. What is this? Here? Yeah?
Take that!
Here. Yes, there's no doubt about it. This is where our shooter was standing. Oh, no! I'm not a ballistics expert! You sure about that, Ruffles? Watch your mouth, kid. Mr. Edgeworth's power of deduction never fails. He takes the evidence, puts it together, uses his logic, and bam! Out comes the truth every time. Can't wait to hear the logic behind this one. Well, sir, how'd you do it? Sir? One moment, Are you a straight lines expert? Oh, that's a balloon, Lillith? Oh! Hold on, I think I'm confused. I can't believe it. I didn't do that. Did not happen. A straight line or 2 lines should converge at a single point. Wait. I'm confused what I'm looking at. Is it... It's this one then, right? Just draw a line through the 2 lighter X's. The 2 lighter X's. Oh, what? Draw a line? What are we talking about? I'm confused. And follow it. Oh, okay. I get it. Like here. Yes? Where was the shooter standing to pop the balloon? So like here. Somewhere here, right? I don't know how. Oh, okay, that's the balloon. Wait, what the hell is that? The flag. Okay, so it has to be like somewhere here. Yes? Yes. I think that makes sense. You go through both, right? So it'd be here, right, guys?
Take that!
Please. I don't think that was right! Unless it was the other side. Again! Hold on. The 2 lines thing they said was bullshit, by the way. You can't make a second line because they only pass one not straight enough line. What? This is okay. How can it not be straight enough? Like, it has to be like here, right? Also, this is like, if this was supposed to hit the present, this is like a very bad. Follow the line further, Lillith. Like here. Like here. Will it count it as this general vicinity? If I go from here to here? Probably, right? I'm doing it. I'm hitting the thing. Yeah? Where were the bushes? Should I go into the bushes? Because the middle's a walkway. Okay. But do I go further here? Or like here? I think this is good. If it's supposed to be out of the walkway, I think this works. Okay, I'm gonna do it.
Take that!
Drawing a line between the flag and the balloon gives us the trajectory of one of our bullets. And places our shooter on the left-hand side of the spectator area. Oh, thank God. Oh my God. That was embarrassing. You're a genius, Mr. Edgeworth. Yes, that's me. A genius. Detective Gumshoe, I'll need to examine the left side of the spectator area. Roger that, sir. Oh, shoot. You need me to clear all those people out of the way, right, I guess? I do, and what evidence remains to be found may already be deteriorating. So I'll need you to be quick about it. Yes, sir. Chief! Hey, I'm talking to you, Chief! I suppose you mean me, Miss Lloyd. I surely do. You gotta let me help out. This stuff's my forte. I'm the best crowd herder you ever heard or see. I'll prod, pummel, and push him whatever you like. A very kind offer, but I think a less hands-on approach might be preferable. Also, about this chief business, I'm nobody's chief. Whatever you say, Mr. Edgeworth, sir, your wish is my command. I somehow doubt that. See, they can't even draw a second line in their explanation. Here you go, sir. It's all ready for you. Miss Lloyd here cleared everybody out just like that. You should have seen it. Oh, you ain't seen nothing. The chief, my other chief, that is, she sends them running twice as quick. She sounds like quite a formidable character. Perhaps I should go easier on the poor girl. Thank you, but you really shouldn't have, all that running around. Your clothes are covered in mud. Allow me to pay for the cleaning. It's the least I can do. Huh? You mean my jacket? Oh, don't you be worrying your pretty little head about that. It's reversible. All you gotta do is switch it around and alakazam. No more dirt, but now the dirt's on you. On the outside, perhaps, but you'd still have something of a problem on the inside. We're ready to get back to the investigation whenever you are, sir. The crowd has trampled the entire area. We'll be lucky to find any traces of our shooter at all. Alright. Oh, ew! This is quite the situation, wouldn't you say, Mr. Edgeworth? Mr. Payne. Who is this again? It's Payne, Mr. Edgeworth. Winston Payne. We work together at the prosecutor's office. He's a prosecutor? What brings you here today, Mr. Payne? Hehehe. What indeed? Why, only the invitation of the chief prosecutor himself. His voice, I recognize it from the tape recording. Oh, Oh. Was he one of the men who was standing in front of Miss Lloyd? And where is the chief prosecutor? He had to leave, I'm afraid. He's a busy man. They let him, and only him, out through the cordon. Interesting. So he had me summoned on short notice and then left before I even showed up? Rude. Surely the chief prosecutor isn't involved in anything. This wooden sign looks almost brand new. I imagine it was placed here recently. What's it say? 50 yards to Gordy Museum? And 70 yards to the... Never mind. What's the matter, detective? Just read it, will you? 70 yards to the boathouse. It feels like a million years since the whole story affair unfolded. The boathouse. DL6. Fond memories, detective. Yeah, fond memories, sir. Bruh, it just says left and right. Okay. About the incident. Wait, oopsies, wrong button. You say you attended today's ceremony in order to gather material for an article of some kind. You bet I did. It ain't the kind of thing that happens every day. And when did the ceremony begin? Right after the rain stopped. We got lucky, it was raining all morning before that. Anyhow, the president's plane touched down right around 1:45. And then the speech started at 2 on the nose. What about the shooting? Must have been after must have been maybe 20 after. So 20 minutes after the ceremony began. Yeah, shots rang out, tearing through the air that only moments before had been alive with cheers. Then tragedy. The president dropped to the floor, felled by an unknown assassin's bullet. It's 2:25 p.m. on March 25th, and I've been reporting to you live from the scene here at Gourd Lake. What was all that about? Sorry, just making some voice notes. Gotta get those ideas down the second they come into the old noggin, you know? Ain't every day you get to report on the assassination of a president, after all. It's dramatic, it's emotional. It's got everything I need to write an article that puts the readers right there on the scene. And did the president really drop to the floor? Officers on the scene said his bodyguards escorted him straight onto the presidential plane. Hey, y'all can't blame me for getting a little carried away now, can ya? I better take any testimony she gives with a good-sized pinch of salt. Alright, local reporter. Alright, since this game never came out from Japan, these characters had fan-translated names for years until the Investigations collection came out. Yeah, I think Cranial mentioned that a second ago. Yeah, updated. Cranial's been giving the updates from the old days. Stop it, calling me a reporter and all. It's kind of weird when somebody else says it. Still, Tabby Lloyd, reporter at large, does have kind of a ring to it, don't you think? But you are a reporter, correct? Sure am. A reporter in training. Well, have you even had any articles published? Fixing to look up my work, huh? Well, that might be tricky. Reaper, thank you for the hydrant in the backpack. Thank you. And yet, you call yourself a reporter, nonetheless? Well, I soon will be, won't I? This right here's a big old scoop, no mistake about it. And I got the whole thing on tape, don't miss a second, or didn't miss a second. It's all thanks to my trusty mic, and my even trustier tape machine. I'm about to set the journalistic world on fire, just like my mentor before me. Your mentor? You know the Chief Ruffles? My mentor? My inspiration? No, but you have mentioned her, repeatedly. Didn't I? Or did I? Can't rightly say I remember. What kind of reporter forgets a thing like that? Well, it's just like the Chief always says. You gotta treat information as irresponsibly as you can. I don't know about that piece of advice. Not sure about that. That's good, because some of the official names are good and bad. Interesting. And what kind of mentor says that? Oh, you should have heard her the day she gave me this here tape machine. You be sure and bag yourself the juiciest, sleaziest scoops you can, you hear? Wonderful. So you're the kind of reporter who sees fire under even the faintest trace of smoke. Nah, I'm the kind of reporter who puffs on the fire till the smoke about chokes you out. Very reliable, I see. Very, very reliable. How is that any better? Alright. A flag. A trash can. You even gotta pick through the trash yourself? A prosecutor's life ain't easy, huh? Detective Gumshoe. Right away, sir. The faithful detective scrabbles through the garbage as his prosecutor looks on, his hands unblemished. Let's see now. Come to Papa, little treasures. Is he enjoying himself? Bingo! A popsicle stick! Gotta love the jokes they put on these. Detective! Sorry, sir. Relevant evidence. Relevant evidence. Huh? I think we got something. Good work, detective. Let's take a closer look, shall we? By examining a piece of evidence from all angles, we can uncover hidden details. We sure can. Just tell me which way you want it, sir. We can rotate the items with, okay, the arrow keys. If you want, I can move it closer or further away, too. I can use Q to examine an object up close and E to move out for the bigger picture. And when you spot something, just say the word. Alright. Let's see what we can discover. Pipe. Oh my god, there's a gun in the bag! This is a document of some kind. What are we looking at here? Presidential security plan? The diagram of the president's security arrangements. It shows how the president's bodyguards were positioned. It even has people's names on it. Rook and Knight. So his bodyguards aren't natives of Zhangfa. I heard he uses some private security firm. But why not employ people from his own country? I know why not. Y'all want to hear a little tabloid exclusive? You really know something? Sure I do. I was over at the embassy not so long back sniffing out a story. While I'm there, one of my sources tells me that the president's got more enemies you got hairs on your head, including a bunch of bigwigs in the National Police Force. Interesting, so he's unable to trust his own domestic law enforcement. I wonder if one of these enemies could have been behind the attempt on his life. Security plan data jotted down in my organizer. But what was it doing dumped there in that bag? You raise an interesting point. It's a document relating to a matter of national risk. It would surely be highly classified. Huh. Hey, there's something else in here. Oh, I don't know. A gun. My. What's a gun doing in there? Sir, this bag is gotta belong to the... Yes. It could well have been disposed of by our oh my god, would-be assassin. A revolver. It would have taken a lot of nerve to dump it here amid all the chaos. It's chess. It's all fucking chess. Could this be the work of a professional? That would explain the security plan too. I think we need to take a very close look at our latest find. Rotate that thing. This is a laser sight. It can be lined up with a target to make aiming a bit easier. If I press this here... Yep, definitely a red laser. Could the assassin have used a laser sight to target the president? What else? Oh, are we looking at the bullets? How many bullets are in the thingy? 2 bullets in the cylinder, matching the 2 gunshots heard on the recording. That proves it. This must be the weapon that was used. Many people turned their backs on Wang. It looks like it. That bag was a real find, huh? Just goes to show a bag in the hand is worth 2 in the trash. Sarah, thank you for the hydrate. Nice work, detective. Now, there's something else I'd like to ask of you if you don't mind. I need to take the bag and the guns to forensics and see if they can find any prints on it, sir. A good was told the text it was ultra super high priority. But they came up empty. And they checked everywhere? Inside and outside, top to bottom, sir. They even took the bullets out of the gun and dusted them. I should have known it wouldn't be that easy. Laser sights are not useful IRL, but they're cool, so coolness trumps any other thing, you know? What about you, sir? You seem to have a camera. Did you see anything? You're with one of the news channels. Yeah. Can I help you? You must have footage of the event. Do you mind if I take a look? Wish I could help you, but that might be a little tricky. And why's that, huh, pal? You had a problem with doing your civic duty or something? No, it's just that my camera was knocked over in all the panic. Wait, hold? What happened? Welp, oops. She's back. Oh. Did stream die for a minute? Well, welcome back! I was like, wait, did I miss something? Surely they wouldn't react like that. Alright. That footage would have helped immensely. Just our luck. Ha ha ha! Wait, who is this? What the? You look like you need a little help, Mr. Edgeworth. I know that voice. Oh, she's back. Kay! You know, it was kind of funny that she was on top of a truck and still decided to go around the barricade after that. She could just jump down. Honestly, I'll leave you alone for 2 seconds, but don't worry. Your hero's here to save the day. That's right. The one, the only, Kay Faraday. Hero. Only you would give yourself a title like that. So you're not a great thief anymore? Not right now. But it's not like I quit. I'm just on sabbatical. I'm taking time out for some intensive training, being the second Yatagarasu doesn't come easy. Kay helped me out on a few occasions about 2 weeks ago when I was working a case. It's only been 2 weeks? The case of the Yatagarasu, a mysterious thief who seemed to appear and disappear at will. And who claimed only to steal the truth. She calls herself the second Yatagarasu, the successor to the so-called Great Thief. There's not a lock I can't open or a trap I can't escape. And when it comes to stealing, well, I'm still in training, but I'll get there soon enough. What are you doing here, Kay? What do you think I'm doing? I've been enjoying the festivities, of course. I suppose she did mention being fond of such things. And afterwards, I was thinking of dropping by your office to see you guys, but now I don't have to. Good to see you, kiddo. You're as bright and breezy as ever. Hey, Gummy, how you been? You're looking pretty full of beans yourself. What the hell does that mean? Hey, it's the underage girl that hangs around you, Mr. Edgeworth. No! We didn't say that when Maya was hanging around Phoenix, okay? Don't say it like that. It's okay. Oh my god, sorry. Are you really here to save the day? Yep. Prepare for your jaw to hit the floor. Your best pal in the world here only went and took pictures of the whole shebang. Did you now? Then you'd better show them to me. Wow, your jaw didn't even drop an inch. What's a girl gotta do to impress you, huh? I know, right? Mr. Prosecutor here's as much fun as a dang toothache. Won't even let me call him Chief. Ah, but I'm forgetting my manners. Tabby Lloyd, ace reporter, at your service. Nice to meet you, Tabby. You're right, he's no fun at all. This one time he... You two can chat later. Kay, can I see those pictures? Boo, fine, here. Full of beans means full of energy, but it's a very British thing to say. Kind of like something Wallace and Gromit would use. Oh, I see. I must start using that. You're looking full of beans. Burnt beans. I took this one right here. Well, that guy's... He's so square. Oh my god. Wow. This one looks suspicious. This one, I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't judge a book by its cover. Maybe I should not judge a book by its cover. Alright, anyways. I took this one right when the gun went off. Oh, Mr. President. That was very close. I don't know if he's alive, but that's very close. It was total chaos. People running everywhere. Hi, Marluxia. Investigations too? Yes. The names on the security plan were Knight and Rook, I think. What's that? Thank you indeed, Kay. I think you provided us with a vital clue. I just see the laser thing. Is that it? Hoo-wee, your eyes just lit up like a pair of dang Christmas trees. Sorry, I'm not Southern. I don't know how to read Southern sometimes. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, care to tell the readers what you spotted? A contradiction. Huh? A what now? I don't see nothing strange. Allow me to show you. This picture shows the moment of the incident, but another piece of evidence shows something different. Yes. I need to highlight the point of contradiction, and then employ my powers of deduction. First, to find the contradiction in the photograph. Yes. The contradiction in the photograph. Okay, I saw the horror. Okay, I should have probably read that thing better. I should have probably read the thing, but I did not. There was only one guy on this side, right? In the thingy, in the plans. So is this guy the contradiction? Question mark. Or something the contradiction here. Wait. Oh, I guess he just told me. Yes, this is it. I'll simply press T to make my deduction. Alright. That worked, I suppose. Now to present the evidence that proves the contradiction. Oh no, there was two here. Less cover for Lakeside now. Eyes on this area. Rook repositioned in light of Knight's injury. Knight to immediately escort President to plane in case of emergency. Stay frosty. We know who might be in the audience. Oh. I was just looking at what this was. The gun? Found a trash can on the left side of the spectator area, fitted with a laser sight, 2 spent bullets. It has to be the gun? I don't know. Is it the gun? Can I save? Nope. Alright, well it's not this, it's not this, it's not this. Then what the frick is it? It started out floating on the right side of the lake stage, but has since been popped. Is it this? It's really dumb. Is it? Then it would be the balloon, right? Because that's kind of dumb, right? I don't know. What do I have to lose? Unless the person. What contradicts the mark on his forehead? The flyer where there's no mark on his forehead? Think baby steps. Well, how? It can't be that crazy, can it? Unless it's this. It's that dumb? So it's this, or is it the profile? You guys make me want to do a flip. Extremely baby. What does that even mean? Was he born with it? No, so then the profile, right? I'm gonna do it. I don't think it has to be evidence. So then...
Eureka!
Shirley, look closely at the picture of the president in this newspaper clipping, if you would, Miss Lloyd. Now look at Kay's photograph. Compare the two carefully. Huh? What am I looking for here? Well, I'll be. Indeed, there's something on the president's forehead. Something that wasn't there in the other... This is the stupidest piece of evidence he's ever brought up. What is that? Some kind of birthmark? Yeah, guy's got a big red birthmark right in the middle of his forehead. Oh, they're all stupid. They're all stupid. I highly doubt a birthmark just sprang up there since the other picture was taken. Did he get bitten by a bug then, maybe? Yeah, that's it. That right there's a big old bug bite. And here I thought it was something important. The look on your face. You should know that the road to the truth is paved with just such seemingly trivial details. Oh, again with that face. All right. Duly noted, Chief. Case photograph data jotted down in my organizer. In this word, logic is truly a logic is truly a superpower. I'm beginning to see that. Hey, Mr. Edgeworth. Alright. Oh wait, do we want to go into all this? We already know it. I'll ask about the incident, maybe. No doubt about it, if you compare the pic I took to the newspaper clipping, the red birthmark stands like a sore thumb. That's a contradiction, alright. Indeed, though I very much doubt it's due to a birthmark suddenly appearing. Oh, that reminds me, I might have to steal that line of yours. The road to the truth is paved with seemingly trivial thefts. Funny, I don't remember that being the exact sequence of words I used. Why just rob a house and you can rearrange the furniture too? You may call it rearranging, but I call it irretrievably corrupting. Alright, I think we're gonna have to do some logic here. Alright. Actually, I should save first. Too late. Go back. Yes. Alright. No! There. Assassination attempt? Okay. Laser sight and birthmark. Surely. Wow! I cannot believe it was not a birthmark. I have solved the mystery of the red birthmark. Really? So it wasn't a bug bite? No, what we're dealing with isn't something that would itch for a day and then disappear. It is in fact the beam of a laser sight. Then our killer was aiming to shoot the president square in the forehead? And shortly after this picture was taken, a second shot rang out. Yeah, that's gonna do more than itch. Indeed. I fear the president may be in even more danger than we thought. And the gun we found was the weapon used in that crime. Revolver data updated. Why would the perp use a laser sight though? He's right. You stand out like crazy using something like that. Pew pew pew. It's not like you can just go around shooting lasers all over the place. No, and anyone who saw it could trace it right back to the shooter. Seems like a pretty bad idea all around. Oh, I almost forgot. I took a couple more pictures. Maybe the laser sight's in one of them. It's a long shot, but it's worth a look at least. Alright, Kay. Let's see these other pictures. Yes, sir. Right away, sir. Let's see. First up, there's one I took just before everything started going south. Aw, she's so cute. It may be more useful to us if half the frame wasn't taken up with your face. Oh! Someone should have finished paying off. Oh my god. Can you blame me for wanting to get a selfie with the president? Lucky for you, this was right before the gun went off. And then this one I showed you before is from just after the first shot was fired. The second shot came just seconds after this. Then there's an umbrella on the floor. What's this? I can hardly see anything. I got knocked over when everyone started running right after that last picture. Guess I must have pressed the shutter by accident. Not sure this one's gonna be much use, kid. And that's all of them. Case photograph data updated in my organizer. Girls taking pictures of historical events be like, yeah. They dumbed it down so much. See, you can't do that because like with it, like there's the trilogy and then the last game and they all have like a specific setting and then you can't just go dumbing it down after all that. It makes no sense. And is why they never made a global version of it years ago. They knew they fumbled. Time to take a closer look. Let's examine the picture from before the shooting. Is there any hint of the laser sight here in the picture? Yes.
Take that!
Personally, I think they should have shot. This might have been a blessing to the world. There, I see it. What is it, sir? Look closely at the person with the red hood. Whoa, there it is. Indeed, that's our laser sight right there. So that's our perp. The one in the red hood must be the shooter, yes. We found them, and all thanks to yours truly. Indeed, you led us right to the greatest treasure of all, Miss Great Thief. The truth. Hee. You may have captured our would-be assassin in one of your other pictures too. Let's take another look. I think it's in the last one. I did notice the red hood there. Yes.
Take that!
Look, right there! A red jacket. That must be our suspect. Looks like they took advantage of the confusion to make their getaway. Luckily, we can see exactly where they were headed. Ah, the samurai dog stand! Precisely. Which means they escaped toward the right-hand side of the spectator area. Detective Gumshoe. On it, sir. Consider it cleared. Good, I'm counting on you. Run, detective, run! No, it's sold that poorly in Japan? Really? Interesting. Wait, we have you now, my little Red Riding Hood. That's an insane way to talk, Edgeworth. The entire park is cordoned off, and we know which way you went. Now it's simply a matter of hunting you down. Now let us continue our investigation. There's evidence here somewhere. All we have to do is find it. $3. I must scour the scene and inspect anything that catches my attention. What is that? What's this? A red button. Hey, do you think? Do you think? Could it have been dropped by a red-hooded suspect? Yes, it certainly seems likely. And is this the thing he shoved underneath the cart? There's something red down there. Detective Gumshoe, can you see what that is under the stand, please? There's something down here, alright. Let's see. I freaking knew it. A red raincoat. This must be the one the suspect was wearing. They must have taken it off and hidden it under there before they made their escape. Seemingly discarded by the person in the red hood, found under the samurai dog stand. Another familiar face coming soon. Ooh. Hi, Rika! Welcome in! It's a flimsy-looking food stand made of plywood and sells samurai dogs. Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, I've got $1.50 if you... You're not actually suggesting I subsidize you eating on the job. Oh, I didn't mean to. Maybe when we're done? Fine. When we have finished investigating, you can have one, and only one, understood? What are you, his mom? Sorry, sir, I never should have... Wait, did you say I could have one? Yes, why is something the matter? No, it's just, I was expecting you to... Thank you, sir. A treat, a treat. It says samurai dogs. Now it's Sakura relish. Ew. I don't like relish in general. Sakura relish doesn't sound really good either. Just in time for spring. Sakura, huh? What does that taste like? Well, Sakura's a cherry blossom, so I guess maybe cherries? But blossoms are blossoms and cherries are cherries, sir. They're totally different things. But you're right, I suppose. So what does Sakura really taste like? That is my kind of mystery. A shoe. I think we checked everything. Check the button. I think we're good here. Or are we not? I must scour and inspect everything? What did I miss? What did I miss? Huh. Examine the coat with evidence? Examine coat and evidence. Oh, okay. Red button. Wait, wouldn't be here, would it? Found a trash can, not easy to acquire in this country. Assassination attempt. Red button. Wait, how do I do that, though? E. I can't investigate more than this. Huh. Did I miss something else? It's the hand of the steel samurai balloon, or rather, the fan and the hand that's holding it. Mr. Edgeworth, there's no dying message, sir. Why would there be? The president isn't dead. Not from the president, from the steel samurai. Let me break this to you gently, detective. The steel samurai here is just a balloon. But you said it yourself 1,000 times. Every piece of evidence has a tale to tell. Which means the steel samurai must have something to tell us too. Dare I delve into what else you've misconstrued? Oh, check the sleeve on the ground first. Oh, okay. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, I see. The sleeve, it's inside out. The button is missing too. Okay, I see. And then... red button, raincoat sleeve. Surely. Yippee! The button we found seems to have come from the raincoat. Hi, Jacob. It must have been pulled loose when the killer took it off. Huh. The right sleeve is inside out too. It seems it was removed in a hurry, fast enough to tear off a button, no less. I surmise our assassins disposed of their gun and bag in the trash immediately after shooting at the president. Then they slipped into the panicked crowd and moved from left to right. From the left to the right side of the spectator area. This was because they knew the trajectory of the bullet would point to a shooter on the left side. Finally, they removed the raincoat and hid it under the samurai dog stand. The killer would have needed to get rid of the coat as soon as possible, hence its hurried removal. The fact that the right sleeve is inside out is a testament to how quickly it was taken off. Yep, that and the missing button. The question, of course, is why didn't the same thing happen to the left sleeve? Oh yeah, only the right sleeve is inside out. Indeed, and the button on the left sleeve is still securely attached. So what does this mean, Mr. Edgeworth? If we're to answer that question, detective, we'll need to inspect the raincoat in more detail. Oh my god, alright. Amazing. Let's take a closer look at the inside of the raincoat. Detective Gumshoe! Yes, sir! Oh, blood! Oh my god. Oh my god. I think it's better for me to just click it. Yep. This is a blood stain. And considering where it's located, I'd say the blood belongs to our would-be assassin. So we're looking for someone with an injury? Not just any injury, detective. An injury on their left arm. How do we know that? It's simple. The right sleeve is inside out, suggesting that the suspect removed the raincoat in a hurry. Conversely, the left sleeve is just as we'd expect it to be. Therefore, the suspect's left arm was never in the sleeve in the first place. And once we understand that, everything else falls into place. Now, detective, there's a blood stain on the left side lining on the raincoat because the suspect's arm was too injured to fit through the sleeve. Precisely. Or at least we can say that there is a good probability that was the case. Alright. The HD collection alone have sold nearly 5 million. Insane for a visual novel, but I guess Capcom has other priorities. Seemingly so. Don't call me Shirley. Don't tell me what to do! Also, let me just do a quick shout out here. Whoops. That wasn't my intention. My bad. I meant to shout out Jacob. My bad. The pieces are starting to fall into place. Investigation complete. I'm alive. Detective Gumshoe, I need you to go and search the crowd for likely suspects. They must be bleeding all over the place, surely. Yes, sir. Suspicious characters with injured left arms coming right up. You're even smarter than you look, Ruffles. Taking all them itty-bitty pieces and putting them together like that, you'll have your man in no time. That's Mr. Edgeworth for you. The park is still cordoned off, so our would-be assassin should be in that crowd somewhere. Don't let me down, Detective Gumshoe. Alright. Gumshoe, you're looking a little empty-handed. I'm a little concerned. I feel like you might have let me down. March 25th, 3:27 p.m., Gourd Lake, spectator area. Mr. Edgeworth, we found someone who fits the bill perfectly! Oh my god, amazing. My husband would never let us down. Way to nab the assassin, Gummy. Hold on, Kate. It's a little too soon to be jumping to conclusions. For the moment, there is a person of interest and nothing more. Understood? Okay, no jumping. But he's our shooter, sir. I'm sure of it. He's the guy who tried to take out the president. In broad daylight, surrounded by a crowd of witnesses, this is no ordinary assassin. Bring him over here, detective. Carefully. Yes, sir. Come on, boys. You heard Mr. Edgeworth. Oh my god, it's Shelly the killer. No umbrella and a bandage on his left arm. Well, pal, state your name already. Doe. John Doe. Charmed, I'm sure. That's not your name. John Doe? Not a name you often hear in real life. That's correct. I know this man from somewhere, I'm sure of it. And you're a Prosecutor Edgeworth. You know my name? Of course. I have been following the day's developments with some interest. Now, perhaps you'd care to explain why you've asked to speak with me. As you've been following our investigation, you're no doubt already aware of who we're looking for. So let me ask you, do you recognize this raincoat by any chance? Forgive me, but I'm afraid I do not. Is that what he said? Yeah. I see. Well, I believe its owner to be the would-be assassin we are seeking. My, well, isn't that just shocking? And this same would-be assassin happens to have an injured left arm, just like you. All I can tell you is that I had nothing to do with this unfortunate affair. The two adversaries stare each other down, their eyes like deadly lasers. Care to tell the readers what happens next? A showdown, that's what. A battle of wits, a battle of words. Dare I let him explain any further what he thinks this upcoming battle will entail? Sure, let the man blather on. I'm kind of interested. In a battle of wits, you never know if or when the other guy might be lying or just plain mistakes. Oh, shit. Okay, never. This is like a tutorial instructions. And to do that, okay, I'm gonna skip ahead of this part. Skipping the tutorial. We all know how to play the game, surely. Alright, Doe's deposition. I can understand why whoever wore the raincoat would be of interest to you. But you have no proof that this person is injured as you claim. My left arm may be injured, but I can still use my right. When it started raining, I simply opened my umbrella. No raincoat required. So you contend that you were not wearing a raincoat, is that correct? It is. And is that so strange? Not everyone wears one, after all. I happen to prefer an umbrella. Team Raincoat over here. They're perfect for when a girl really needs to move. Heck, I don't use neither. Come rain, sleet, snow, or shine, it's my trusty parka every time. Not exactly the line of inquiry I was hoping to pursue. So you see, I am not your would-be killer. And I'm not in the habit of making baseless accusations, Mr. Doe. Gotta go for now, but thanks so much for Streamless. Sorry for not staying longer. Have fun with the game and take care. Take care, chat too. Bye, Tristan. Thanks for hanging out. Do watch the animation of Shelly. They're quite good. I do. What the fuck is wrong with the head? Forgive me. My wound seems to have begun bleeding again in all the excitement. The owner of the raincoat is definitely our assassin. And said owner also has an injured left arm. I'm on to you, Mr. Doe. It's only a matter of time. I can understand why whoever wore the raincoat would be of interest to you.
Hold it!
So you admit that whoever wore the raincoat is a person of interest. I know they are. I was able to follow most of your investigation from the spectator area. One never thinks one would get caught up in such an awful thing as an assassination. But you have no proof that this person is injured as you claim.
Hold it!
Except I do. So you'd like to see some proof that the owner of the raincoat has an injury. I would certainly expect such a renowned prosecutor to have some. I still don't understand how you know who I am. Come on, Mr. Edgeworth, you're famous. He probably read about you in the newspaper. I have also been observing you and your work, lest you forget. I don't believe a word he says. If I can prove he's lying, we'd be one step closer to apprehending our shooter. I guess I could present the thing here, right? E. Hi, Jazz! Welcome in! How are you?
Objection!
There you go. You seem like a careful man, Mr. Doe. But not quite careful enough. After all, you left something behind. Something of vital importance. I'm afraid you must have me confused with somebody else. The coat does not belong to me. Or do you claim to have some kind of proof to support your accusation? Your arm isn't troubling you too much, I hope. Your wound seems to be bleeding again. I'll survive, although I can't pretend it's not something of an inconvenience. You have my deepest sympathies, because if I wasn't bleeding quite so badly, you could have perhaps made a clean getaway. Oh, because if it wasn't bleeding quite so badly, sorry. What exactly are you insinuating? As we have already established, whoever wore the raincoat is injured. And now I can prove that person was you. With this decisive piece of evidence. That's so good, they're using all the emotes to the ice cream. You see, Mr. Doe, there's a small amount of blood on the inside of this raincoat. Blood that belongs to our assassin. You're right, Sarah. These are some pretty good animations for him. Are you the best lawyer yet? I mean, I hope. I've been playing, like, so many games of being a lawyer. I hope I'm kind of a decent one by now. Would you let me, defend you in court, Jazz? He's such a bad liar. I mean, he's pretty good at keeping his poker face. It's just his ice cream is giving him away. Attempted murder of a foreign leader? Causing a diplomatic incident? They'll throw the book at you. You can give us a silent treatment all you like, but we don't need you to talk. A simple blood test will give us the answer we require. All it takes is for us to compare the blood on your bandages with that on the coat, and that will be all. I'm sorry, that will be that. We have the evidence. Why don't you make it easier on all of us and come clean? Admit that you were the one who attempted to assassinate the president of Zhengfa. I am not your assassin. You're stubborn, I'll give you that, but if this were a game of chess, you would already be in checkmate. Now do the honorable thing and admit defeat. He doesn't look like a man with no moves left to play. Very well, you have me. I'll admit it, I was wearing the raincoat. He confessed. Say the word and I'll slap the cuffs on him right now. But I did not shoot at the president. What? Mr. Edgeworth, the only thing you have proven is that I was wearing a particular raincoat. And as far as I'm aware, that is not a crime. Unless I have a picture of you. I am no assassin, I'm a simple ice cream seller. One who happened to be wearing a red raincoat while watching the president speak. I was as surprised as anyone when his bodyguard sprang into action and the shots rang out. That's when the spectators panicked and started running and screaming for their lives. I kind of murdered Jacob. I need a lawyer. Ooh. I got you. I shot the bodyguard, but I did not shoot the president. He also proved that he lied to the police, though. Wait, when? With what? Now are you finally satisfied that I'm telling the truth? As if your story stinks! You don't scare me. The evidence is on our side, you know. Look, it's right there, plain as day. The assassin, and they're wearing a red coat. Intriguing, but that is not me. Oh, come on. Tell me, Mr. Edgeworth, do you really think I was the only one in the entire park wearing a red raincoat today? I do, actually. But then why? Why does he seem so sure of himself? Have you met his ice cream? I don't think he's that sure of himself. I am no assassin. I'm a simple ice cream seller.
Hold it!
A simple ice cream seller, but a knowledgeable one, I assume. On the subject of ice cream, at least. But of course, ask me anything you wish. I don't know the first thing about ice cream. You know what the, most important thing about making ice cream is, of course? Mr. Edgeworth? Why, the most important thing of making ice cream is to approach it with a virtuous heart. And what does virtue have to do with anything? Without proper reverence for the craft, I'm afraid all you'll ever make are sweetened crystals of ice. There, I hope that you see now. I'm nothing more than an ice cream seller. One who happened to be wearing a red raincoat while watching the president speak.
Hold it!
Why a raincoat? Why were you not using an umbrella? Oh wait, he did say he prefers umbrellas earlier too. Is that so strange? It was a rainy morning. Most people were wearing a jacket of some kind. Well, I'd say it's a pretty strange choice considering you couldn't get one of your arms into it. Better that than have one of my hands occupied by an umbrella. I had ice cream to serve after all. Then why go to such lengths to avoid testifying to that effect in the first place? Forgive me, I simply hadn't remembered until now. It's been an eventful day after all. Eventful. Well, I hardly know what else to call it, Mr. Edgeworth. The president of Zhengfa was shot at. I was as surprised as anyone when his bodyguards sprang into action and the shots rang out.
Hold it!
So you saw the bodyguards move before you heard the gunshots? Yes, if I recall correctly, they moved first. Boy, you're wrong. At least, the one on the left did. You're rather observant, Mr. Doe. I am blessed with keen eyes. The names of the bodyguards were written in the top left corner of the security plan. And the one on the left was Rook. That's correct. Bastian Rook, I believe. Why do you know his full name? I expect he noticed the light from a laser sight. The man is no amateur. Mr. Doe knows a little too much about the business of being a bodyguard for my liking. I'd say our friend here is no amateur either. I'd like you to append what you just said to your testimony if you don't mind. As you wish. The bodyguard on the left, Bastian Rook was especially quick to respond. Why do you know all this? So the bodyguard on the left was the first to move. By the smallest fraction, yes, he reacted admirably swiftly. His name was Bastian Rook, did you say? It appears that you've assessed the situation quite astutely. No more so than anybody else, I'm sure. He's good. He didn't even flinch. That's when the spectators panicked and started running and screaming for their lives.
Hold it!
So you yourself didn't start running and screaming? I was hardly in a position to. Oh yeah? And what position were you in? One of extreme pain. Somebody bumped right into my wounded arm, hard. It was excruciating. I thought my eyes would pop out of my head. Yes, well, they clearly didn't. Of course they didn't, Kay. In any event, the shooter was wearing a red raincoat. We have photographic proof of that, and yet... Mr. John Doe here swears it wasn't him. That guy's lying through his teeth, I tell you. No one gets away with disrespecting Mr. Edgeworth, pal, not on my watch. Calm down, detective. We'll get the truth out of him by catching him in a lie. Yeah, so let's keep at him. He'll let something slip soon enough. Okay. We have all the info. I'm no assassin, I'm a simple ice cream seller, one who happened to be wearing a red raincoat while watching the president speak. I was as surprised as anyone else when his bodyguard sprang into action and the shots rang out. The bodyguard on the left, Bastian Rook was especially quick to respond. This feels wrong. Get it? Because Bastion is a defensive structure and Rook is a chess piece representing defensive structure? Oh my god. Yes, I totally know chess. I feel like him knowing the name is weird, right? Right? Like, I could present evidence on that because there's stuff that shows that, right? Surely. Just show the only thing with the name Rook on it? I mean, yeah, right? That's not insane, right? As I suspected, you're more than what you claim to be, Mr. Doe. You overestimate me, Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, then tell me how a simple ice cream seller knows one of the presidential bodyguard's names. What? You just surely. You just fully used his name multiple times. What are you talking about? You were the one who spoke their names aloud. Rook and Knight, was it?
Objection!
We only know the names thanks to the security plan. But look closely, only their surnames appear. Yet, we all clearly heard you say the name Bastion Rook. How did you come to possess such information we ourselves didn't have? Seems pretty darn suspicious to me. Well, how did you know? Explain yourself. It was merely a slip of the tongue. Another lie. He is the assassin, just like we said. Come now, miss. The fucking ice cream. It's a little soon to be jumping to conclusions. I did know their names, yes, and the reason for that is, well, I know Mr. Rook. He and I are acquainted. What? We have something of a connection. And his is a name I could never forget. You think we're stupid, pal? Stop lying! I'm not lying. I am, as I have always been, a simple ice cream seller. And an acquaintance of Bastion Rook. Yes.
Objection!
And it's... Oh! Is that why they said stay frosty too? Because ice cream? And I suppose Mr. Rook will confirm that. It should be easy enough for him to remember his good friend, the slippery ice cream seller, correct? Please, you are more than welcome to ask him, although I think that may be difficult right now. I would imagine he's rather busy ensuring the president's safety. But suppose you are able to speak with him, and he does deny that he and I are acquainted. How will that help you prove I was the shooter?
Objection!
If you weren't the shooter, why take off your raincoat? Because it was no longer raining. In fact, it had grown quite warm. Far better to let my wound breathe, no? Or would you rather I had let it fester? Is he actually going to worm his way out of this? What are you waiting for, Mr. Edgeworth? Hurry up and arrest the man! He's clearly guilty. If I were you, he'd be in jail already. You might be willing to arrest a man without sufficient proof, but I am not. No, come on, Mr. Edgeworth. There's gotta be something you can do. Shocking scenes here as the culprit seems all but certain to escape justice. It seems the court of public opinion has spoken. Very well. As I will clearly be viewed with suspicion no matter what I say, I might as well share what I know. What you know? What is his angle here? I saw them. I saw another person with a red hood. What? Are you kidding? It's the person you captured in your photograph. I first noticed them just before the president's speech began. It was still raining then. Their outfit was the same color as my own, which is what drew my attention. As did the laser beams that was aimed directly at the president's head. He's claiming there was another red-hooded person. Preposterous! I knew that if anyone saw me dressed similarly to this individual, I could fall into suspicion myself. And so naturally, I removed my raincoat.
Objection!
So not only did you see the assassin, but they were wearing exactly the same thing as you? How very convenient. I had thought you might find it far-fetched, hence my not mentioning it until now. I know you law enforcement people are very skeptical are very skeptical types. You would never have believed me. I'm losing it. Believed me. Especially not if I had said the shooter was standing right next to a certain prosecutor. Well, I know you don't mean me. I wasn't even summoned until after the shooting. No, not you, Mr. Edgeworth. Your colleague over there. Huh? Me? Yes, the photograph will prove it, I'm sure. You see, right there, in front of the person with a red hood. Not Payne. Why are you guys defending Payne? He literally smells. That's me, yes, but what exactly are you saying? What's his endgame here? As I mentioned, I have been following your investigation with some interest, Mr. Edgeworth. And while pondering the details, I noticed something strange. Strange. What exactly? Come now, a man of your talent should be more than capable of spotting a contradiction such as this. I'm afraid I don't follow. The picture shows the chief prosecutor, Mr. Payne. And the shooter? Mr. Payne is the chief prosecutor? Oh, chief prosecutor, Mr. Payne, and the shooter. Okay, it's 3 people. But there's nothing weird about that, is there? Think carefully. The picture was taken right in the middle of the president's speech. I got it! 3 people, I'm sorry. One of the other pieces of evidence you've gathered is inconsistent with what we have here. What is Mr. Doe talking about? Which piece of evidence is inconsistent with what's in this picture? I wonder. Payne's the chief prosecutor and the shooter. I wouldn't put it past him. A recording of the president's speech. 2 gunshots can be heard. What is Mr. Doe talking about? Which piece of evidence is inconsistent with what's in this picture? Huh. Just tell us when you're stuck. Have some faith in me. I don't think the profiles are gonna be handy here. Okay, we have the raincoat. According to the president's speech, 2 gunshots can be heard clearly. Well, is it? I mean, Tabby said that she was standing behind the 2 people, right? But she's not in this. Is it that? But then what would I present there? This piece of evidence is inconsistent with what's in the picture. Is it this? Question mark? Can I save? I cannot save. I think I should be okay though. I think it's... Maybe? Maybe? I'm gonna try it.
Take that!
Of course! The tape! It contradicts the photo- Yes! My brain is massive! Thank you. The tape, it contradicts the photograph. Ah, so you've noticed at last. What's he going on about, Mr. Edgeworth?
Oh no, he's hot!
I'm gonna take that as for me. Yes. Someone's missing. Someone who should be here. But who? Who indeed? The person who is missing from this photograph is...
Take that!
Huh? Miss Lloyd? How do you figure that? Mr. Payne's voice can clearly be heard on Miss Lloyd's tape, considering that he was conducting a private conversation with the chief prosecutor. Oh, there were these 2 old guys standing right in front of me. They were whispering away to each other the whole darn time. She got so annoyed she was about to fucking kill Payne. She must have been very close indeed to capture it on tape. You're right, but... Oops. But she's not in the picture. Precisely. Well, Mr. Edgeworth? Do you still believe that you have been hounding the right person? Miss Lloyd, would you mind answering a few questions? Oh, y'all are fixing to put me under the microscope now? Alright, sure. Knock yourselves out. I ain't got nothing to hide. It ain't like I was standing still the whole time. Nah, I was running all over roving reporter style, and that was a big old crowd. Guess the picture must have been taken while I was in one spot, and the tapes from when I was in another. Whoa! Sister jump scare? Yeah, she she came in and she's like, "You streaming?" Yeah. Okay. She left. Alright. If you look at her neck lines, you'll see the code is red on the inside. She did say it was reversible. Hello, Gate Sister. Aw, YouTube is catching on with the Gate Sister popping up and thing. Aw, cute. She left now, but I'll let her know. You guys said hi. Oopsie. Oopsie. I messed up something. Wow. Alright. Here we go. Guess the picture must have been taken while I was in one spot, and the tapes from when I was in another. Yeah, that's a likely story. So quit giving me the evil eye. Ain't nothing but a misunderstanding. There's no doubt about the voices on the tape. That was Mr. Payne and the chief prosecutor. I'm certain of it. Tabby wouldn't lie to us. I know she wouldn't. You've known her for 10 minutes, Kay. But if she did, that would mean that she's our perp. Will y'all quit messing with me as if I could have done a thing like that? Little old me? I might be inclined to believe you if your testimony didn't contain a glaring inconsistency. It does. I thought it was pretty good. Seems I have no choice but to present her with the evidence and expose the contradiction. Miss Lloyd's testimony. It ain't like I was standing still the whole time.
Hold it!
Why would you be moving around if your main aim was to record the president's speech? What now? How do you mean? Surely the speech would have been best recorded from a single consistent position. Well, see, that is, oh yeah, ambience. That's the word I was looking for. Gotta capture the ambience. Can't put the electric atmosphere down in print if I don't have a bunch of it on tape for inspiration. Surely all you achieved was to fill the tape with unwanted background noise. Y'all are questioning my methods now? I don't do standing still, alright? Nah, I was running all over roving reporter style, and that was a big old crowd.
Hold it!
You were running all over where exactly? Here, there, everywhere, I guess. What? Y'all don't know what all over means? You think I remember exactly where I was when in a crowd like that? What do y'all want from me? I'd like you to at least tell us whether you were to the left or the right of the stage. Left. Yeah, I think left, but you showed up at the right when we showed up. The suspect in the picture was on the left-hand side too. Coincidence? Guess the picture must have been taken while I was in one spot and the tapes from when I was in another.
Hold it!
So the fact that you are not in the picture is to be expected. Sorry. So the fact that you are not in the picture is to be expected. Is that what you're trying to tell us? It surely is. I caught your pals, the prosecutor, on tape while I was in one part of the crowd, and then the picture was snapped while I was off someplace else. Look at it that way, and it all makes perfect sense. Your assertion then, is that the picture and your recording were taken at different points in the speech. Yep, timing's everything. You learned that soon enough in this line of work. So if I can prove that the two things did happen at the same time, her entire defense would come tumbling down. So quit giving me the evil eye. Ain't nothing but a big misunderstanding.
Hold it!
Evil eye? Are you suggesting that I might be attempting to intimidate a witness? No, I'm just suggesting that you lighten up a little. Frown that way too long and it'll stick. Ain't nothing so bad that a little smile can't make better, wouldn't you say, Ruffles? I'm investigating the shooting of a president, Miss Lloyd. A smile is highly unlikely to happen with that. So proclaim the prosecutor. All the while beaming from ear to ear, paragraph ends. Perhaps what I ought to do is deploy my even eviler evil eye on her next time. I just can't get a read on her. But I don't feel like she's hiding anything super bad either. I agree that she doesn't seem to be ill-intentioned, but who knows if that means something much worse is lying just underneath. Regardless, we must put aside our immediate impressions. Her actions are on the record, and I have proof that contradicts her testimony. Okay, hold on. Let's check our evidence. Are there timestamps? She said like 140. She gave us some times at one point. Okay. Before the speech. This is during the speech. This is after the speech. It ain't like I was standing still the whole time. Nah, I was running all over, roving reporter style. And that was a big old crowd. Guess that picture must have been taken while I was in one spot and the tapes from when I was in another. Deliver message. For just after the speech, yes, the president wants to thank us personally. He seems pretty pleased to put the whole Yatagarasu situation behind him. The president thrusts his fist into the air. I'm not sure on this one. Running all over, roving reporter style.
Hold it!
Oh no. Left. Guess the it has to be this. I feel like it has to be this. Guess the picture. Save. I think it has to be this point.
Objection!
To find out. I think I'm wrong. Miss Lloyd, it's imperative for a reporter not to lie, wouldn't you say? You're dang right it is, and I don't lie. And yet the photograph and the recording were definitely taken at— okay, are we sure about this? I did? I don't— oh, is the music wrong? What? You can't prove that. Oh, but I can. The evidence is— oh, wait, I did it! I did it! The evidence is right here in these pictures. This one in particular shows something that lines up precisely with when you were making your recording. No music equals correct. Okay, okay. Thank you. What part of the picture indicates that it must have been taken at the same time as Miss Lloyd's recording? Wait, hold on. What part of the picture indicates that it must have been taken at the same time as Miss Lloyd's recording? The whisper campaign that's occurring over here.
Take that!
Here, look closely. This is the answer to all our questions. Wait, what? Look again. It's faint, but it's there. Is it a speck of dust, maybe? It happens all the time. Amateurs don't think to wipe the lens. Wind up thinking that they caught a ghost on camera. You, into that kind of thing, Ruffles? What? That's not what I meant. I should listen to Miss Lloyd's tape again. The recording was— okay. Should I just click on Mr. Payne and more specifically? Like, what? What? What?
Take that!
Am I doing something wrong? Or should it be the gun? The gun. Maybe it's this.
Take that!
Guys, what am I missing here? Oh wait. No. You want a hint? Yes, please, because I thought it was just... You can hear these two talking on the thing. How is those two talking not the thing? It's this hand? Do they want this hand? I don't know. Give me the hint before I eat up all my thingy. What did she describe before the gunshot? He puts his fist in the air? Oh, shit.
Take that!
See here? The president has his fist raised. Damn it. And what about it? Would you be so kind as to play us the tape again? It ain't that simple. What if I were to tell you that you don't have a choice? You don't make it easy, do you, Ruffles? Remember, we are concerned with the moment the president raised his fist. No criminal organization, no matter how big, is above the law. The president thrusts his fists into the air as the excitement reaches fever pitch. Yes. There. That's the moment right there. Correct. We've now confirmed when it occurred in the recording. Which means Tabby should be in the picture too. And she is, right there for all to see. For Miss Lloyd is in fact the person with the red hood. What? So you're a shooter, huh? Nah, I don't even own a jacket like that. That's right. From everything we know, the owner of the red coat is still you. And therefore, wait, sorry. The raincoat was Mr. Lloyd. Shit, I fucked that up. You are the person it could belong to. Perhaps you should show us her injured proof. Wait, I made a mistake. I made a mistake. I made a mistake. I got too hasty. Everything we know, the owner of the red raincoat is John Doe. My bad. We already proven that the raincoat belongs to Mr. Doe. You, Miss Lloyd, were wearing something else. Something that also happens to have a red hood. So, there were two people with red hoods all along. Indeed. Mr. Doe's last statement was true. Wait, but we only found one raincoat. Where's the other one? Our ice cream seller never mentioned a raincoat, only a red hood. So tell us about your jacket again, Miss Lloyd. Huh? This whole thing? Well, the best thing about it, like I said, is if you get mud and such on it, it's reversible, see? So if you just turn it inside out. I really like that little animation for her with the bear trap going off. Just as I thought. The inside of her hood, it's red. That's right. And when the incident occurred, that's the side of the hood that was visible. What's going on here? What were you really up to, huh, pal? Wait, I never even wore it that way round. Okay. Perhaps if you'd allow us to examine it, we could confirm that for ourselves. And y'all are gonna confirm that how exactly? It was raining right up until the president's speech, correct? That much has been established already. And as you yourself said, heck, I don't use neither. Come rain, sleet, snow, or shine, it's my trusty parka every time. If you haven't reversed your parka since the rain, then the inside should be dry. Wait a sec, now I got this big old backpack on, see, so I can't take off my jacket, yeah. Maybe, oh shit, I'm so sorry. Maybe I could show y'all some other time. You think an excuse that weak is gonna wash with Mr. Edgeworth? Well, what are you waiting for? If you're innocent, take it off and show us. It wasn't me, I swear. I never shot the dang president. I could never. If that's true, Miss Lloyd, then your best option is to cooperate and tell us the truth. Is there a particular reason why you chose to wear a parka with a red hood here today? I'm sorry, Ruffles. There's something I never told you. Something I couldn't. But I'll come clean, I promise. Just go easy on me now, you hear? Alright. What is it? Who said that? What? Oh. Hold your horses. It's a little soon for the endgame. Is this her freaking chief? Oh. What? What the hell? That goes for you too, Mr. Prosecutor. You lost this one the moment you made your opening move. That's one of the men from Kay's photograph. Guess I'd better introduce myself. Alright, maybe don't play with a gun. Alright, are you done? My name's Bronco the Knight. I'm the president's personal bodyguard. Hi, Lace. Point that thing someplace else, pal. What the hell's wrong with you? Sorry, can't help myself. It's just too much fun being this good. He doesn't look very good, if you ask me. You're not a member of law enforcement, so how did you get a gun? This old girl's a loan from Zhang Fa, temporarily issued to us presidential bodyguards. Anyway, never mind that. I got 2 tidbits of news for you. You want the good or the bad news first? Choice is yours. I'm indifferent, whichever you prefer. Really? You're giving up the first move advantage just like that? Whatever, your loss. Guess I'll push out the first pawn then. So you play a little chess, I take it. Fellow fan are you, Mr. Red Suit? The name's Edgeworth, and you could say I dabble. Duly noted, Mr. Edgeworth. Alright, I'll start with the good news. The president's okay, didn't suffer so much as a scratch. He didn't? That's a relief. Particularly for the young lady here, that means there is no longer a murder charge on the table. That is good news, huh, Tabby? Okay, don't be so close, we don't know her. Yeah, 'cause I'd never... Now for the bad news. The only reason the president's alive is because we bodyguards did our job. One of us did, anyhow. Our boss put himself in the line of fire. You're referring to your colleague, Mr. Rook? Yeah, it's... Oh. I guess murder's back on the table. It's game over for him. No way. Rook is dead? A genuine loss. So, you're saying that Tabby... Yeah, your friend here killed my colleague, my brother-in-arms. Heck no. I didn't do it. I didn't kill anybody. I could never. I shut my mouth if I were you. Murderer. Sure. We did what we had to do, sacrifice one of our pieces to protect the king. But to lose someone like him during a castling, it's a real shame. Castling? Well, what's that even mean? It's a chess term. Very simplistically speaking, it's a move where a rook switches places with a knight. Then why didn't he just say so? Mr. Knight, was it? Yeah, what? We'll need to see the victim's body right away. And if possible, I'd like to ask the president a few questions. Sorry, no can do. And why not? That's the third piece of news, and it's a piece you're gonna like the least. I thought you said there were only 2. The National Police Force of Zhang Fa will be handling things from here. What? You better be kidding, pal. This investigation was assigned to us. We're not about to hand it over. You're the Edgeworth, right? The one who solved the Yatagarasu case? The president mentioned you. I'm honored to have warranted his attention. Makes sense the chief prosecutor would assign this one to you. Wait, did the chief assign me to appease the president? But that was a mistake, a big one. He should have given the case to somebody with a spine. You're free to take it up with the President Wang. If you enjoy diplomatic incidents, that is. Ugh. You're coming with me. We'll continue this on the presidential plane. No. No. I never did nothing, I swear. We can do this the hard way if you like, but in Zhang Fa, justice is served one way or the other. Ruffles, come on, you gotta help me out here, please. Miss Lloyd. She was the one in the red hood, there's no denying that now. But I can't help but feel we still don't know the whole truth behind this case. I'm innocent, you gotta believe me. Can I really let this happen? Is this really how it ends? The look in her eyes, the crack in her voice as she begs me to help her. This is no act by a criminal. She's genuinely scared. Hey, you could be a criminal and be scared of your consequences, just saying. And if I let him take her, we'll never know what really happened. What? What? Huh? What the? She's dead, isn't she? Get your filthy hands off of the... Did she just... Oh. Quiet now. Is that really any way to greet me? My voice. Your neck has barely begun to heal and you've already forgotten who I am. I'm disappointed. But it's you! Ah, so you do remember. What do you think you're doing, pal? Put the knife down and give it up! You've got some nerve pulling a stunt like this in front of a bunch of police officers. Don't even think about it. You don't stand a chance against this guy. Who are you really, Mr. Doe? Let's just say that I'm no simple ice cream seller. Guy's a pro, a hitman. His name's Shelly the Killer. The Killer? There's not a legal profession in the country who does not know that name. An assassin capable of taking down any target, any place, any time. This isn't the first time our paths have crossed. It's been too long, Mr. Edgeworth. The man's not even in a disguise, mind you. He just put a freaking, like, pink jacket over whatever he usually wears. But of course, it's the first time we met face to face. Oh wait, did he not meet at... Well, it was Phoenix, I guess, that he faced against last time. You're the assassin we've been looking for? In a sense, yes. A certain someone did indeed hire me to carry out a contract. And that contract did indeed specify that I was to assassinate President Wang. I swear I've seen his picture in one of my old files before, but... how could I have been so careless? He has his logos over his nipples, you're so right. He's literally advertising right now. My bandage proved useful for bringing a knife into the park undetected, but I miscalculated in a certain other regard. He didn't bring a gun? Now, shall we play a little game, Mr. Knight? I know how fond you are of such diversions. The stakes must be high in order for it to be fun, of course. Shall we wager, say, your life? What do you want from me? I would like for you to allow Mr. Edgeworth to remain in charge of the case. He what? What are you up to, the killer? I would simply like our mutual friend to see things through to their conclusion. Huh? But why? Bastian Rook was a man of great skill. One with whom I felt a certain connection. You think they're related? They both have mustaches. And, like, clean-cut hair, kind of. It's only right that the truth behind his death be brought to light. With Mr. Rook's departure, the case is now yours to investigate, is it not, Mr. Knight? I'm simply asking you to transfer that authority to Mr. Edgeworth. It's not something worth losing your life over, surely. You're just using the investigation as an excuse to get close to the president. Am I really? I suppose it is true that in order for the investigation to proceed, we will need to enter the presidential plane. You think I'm gonna let you near him? I'm his chief bodyguard. Are you? And here I thought you were only second in command. Rook's not around, that means I'm number one. Interesting. Very interesting. I wonder if you have what it takes to step into such capable shoes. You... Of course I do! I'm the leader now, me! Well, that doesn't sound very sad and remorseful of losing your buddy, does it? This sounds like maybe you would shoot your buddy. I don't know. What an odd thing to say. Yes. Yes, I'm with you, Marluxia. What an odd thing to say. If that is indeed the case, then I would ask that you make a choice worthy of a leader. Will you needlessly throw away your life, or will you allow the investigation to continue? Is he really doing this to gain access to the president? Does he even need to? What is he plotting? You have no objections, I trust, Mr. Edgeworth? Come, let us continue the investigation. What do we do, sir? It seems we have little choice but to do as we're told. That said, listen, detective, and listen well. I'll buy us some time as I investigate. Meanwhile, you gather the other officers. Have them surround the plane and make absolutely certain that there is no way he can escape. Yes, sir, you got it. To be continued. Oh, okay, I'm gonna check one thing. Because I have to go out soon. So, if it's not long, like if this is not a 3-parter, maybe I could finish this one today. Maybe? Hold on, let me see. Turnabout trigger. chapters. Let's see. It's two-parter, but the second part isn't short. Ugh, then I think it might be better to save this for the next time. How much time do you have? Oh, like an hour. I gotta go see my aunt. Clay the VA, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the gay. Nice to meet you. My name is Lovelace, and I'm the gatekeeper who does anything but her job. Welcome in. I'm assuming if it's not short, that's probably gonna take a little longer, huh? We could just save it for next time. Maybe we can play it tomorrow. I don't want to promise that, though. This already took 2 hours, so that's not gonna work. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, we'll save, and then we'll pick up next time for this one. Tomorrow? Question mark? I mean, listen, if it's not too long, I could probably fit it before work, right? Surely. Surely. Okay, we saved. Tutorial cases get longer every game. Unfortunate. Tomorrow she I didn't promise anything. No one can yell at me if, you know, tomorrow doesn't happen. Hold on. I'm trying to, like, switch my screen over. Let me just close it from here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Don't play it. Oh my god. Oh my god. There you go. Wrong thing. Exit game. We already saved. Alright. Nah, you already signed the blood oath? I did no such thing. Whoa, why am... did my mouse die? What's going on? I can't see my mouse on the screen. I cannot switch over to anything. Hold on. How does... What's happening? I don't think my mouse is not connected. So this is kind of weird. Hello? I would like to go to OBS, please. I would like to change my... Very interesting. What? Looks like the gate PC is done too. I can't see my mouse. There's no mouse for me to click on anything. Wait, hold on. Okay. This thing is here. So if I connect the thingy, hopefully it brings back the thingy. Freedom from ass. Let's go. Oh, welcome in, Clay. I'm so sorry. We're getting ready to end. Let me see. Please. Okay, now it's working. Thank God. Oh. You know that other day when I messed with everything? I shouldn't have done that. It messed with it in a bad way. It messed with it in a pretty horrible way. Whew. Okay, I think we'll finish this case tomorrow then. Probably. We will see the trustworthiness of one Bronco Knight. Sussy man. But thank you guys for hanging out today. This is the start of our Ace Attorney Investigations 2 series. So, you know, it's exciting stuff because that means we'll be done the spin-offs. And then soon, we'll be back to the main one. We'll be back onto the main games. Yippee! Progress was made? Yes, it was made. It was chill? Let's go. Thank you for the stream, Lillith. Thank you for hanging out, Toothpaste. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Okay, there's probably something I'm gonna ask in the Discord. Because I don't think our Nikkei people are here today. But is anyone interested in the Persona event? Because, listen, I'm not really into Persona. So I'm like, do I play the Persona event? I don't know. I don't plan on pulling on that banner either. Personally, not me. Especially after there's been theories that Label is going to be the next bunny. Label's the next bunny girl. Then my priorities are elsewhere. Yes. Thank you for the pat and the Hyder Reaper. Bye, Marluxia. Alright, I'm gonna find people to raid out to for today. Let's see.
Alright, good night, bro.
Good night. I'm assuming that was Zara. I have OBS closed. Yes. Gotta be honest, Lilith. They chose the girls with the least assets for Nikkei. Well, I don't know much about Persona, so I can't really even talk about, like, the characters they did choose, right? The assets are not the biggest problem for me, per se. I just have no interest in that event, personally. But that's just me. Let's see. We can raid out too. They can raid out to Flory. Looks like they're playing Elden Ring. Alright. And let me just double check YouTube if I can raid anyone there. I have a feeling it's gonna be a no today. A slight, small feeling. Alright, YouTube, you're going to the void tonight. Sorry. But thank you guys for hanging out. I'll see you guys tomorrow, I think. 2 p.m. probably. If I do stream, it'll be at 2 p.m. If there's no waiting room, then expect that there is no stream. Yes. Gotta say, though, they did pick some banger girls. Is it Aegis or Aegis? And Makoto are some of my faves. I just think it's a Persona thing, so if it's like... I don't know. The collabs are always interesting for me, because I feel like if I'm not interested in the collab partner, then, like, I'm not interested in the event or the pulls, potentially. But, yeah. Take care, everybody. We'll talk about this tomorrow, baby. We'll see. I'll see how the Discord feels, though, because I'm like, I'm doing it just for, like, to getting my tickets and stuff for, like, next polls and whatnot, but, yeah. Alright, take care, everybody. I started playing the event. It's great so far. Okay, damn. Toothpaste, you're gonna be... You're who we're looking to. Take care, everyone. I'll see you guys maybe tomorrow. Maybe. Bye.